MvM hasn't had an official update from Valve in a long time, but that doesn't mean that the community hasn't been hard at work providing us with plenty of content to keep us busy. Of course, back in 2017 we had the Titanium Tank Tour, which added some new maps and some new missions for us to complete, giving us the medal if you were able to complete every single one of the missions. In 2018 we had Operation Canteen Crasher, where there are a number of different missions to complete, as well as contracts earning you stars to unlock a variety of different medals ranging from rust all the way up to gold. And earlier in this year of 2019 we had the Memes versus Machines event, which had some hilariously different maps, shall we say, for MvM, giving you the potato medal at the end of it if you played at least an hour of the different missions in the pack. And now at the end of 2019 we have another huge operation. It is Operation Madness versus Machines. It is a huge event adding 83 new missions in MvM across a variety of new and old maps, and there is so much content here that if you're a fan of MvM and you're getting a bit bored of the official stuff, head to potato.tf and you will get all the information that you need to get your way into this and start getting the rewards. Now, as you can see, this is the home page, and at the top we have a number of different things to click to go through the website and give us all the information we need. But as you can see, it's got a couple of things here: contracts progress, charity progress. We'll get into that a little bit later on. But if you just want to jump in, you want to say, hey, I want to play some MvM right now, you just go to the servers tab straight away, and you can see how many servers are currently running the Madness vs. Machines event. We've got servers in Europe, we've got servers in America, Philadelphia, we've got servers in Singapore, Australia. There is a lot of servers here. You can see how many players are currently playing on a specific server, whether they're empty. You just click join and you can join in. It tells you your ping. It tells you what wave current missions are on, if people are currently playing on them. And if there's only a few players on them, as you can see here, it even tells you the class composition that's currently on the server. So you know, hey, I don't fancy playing medic. This server's already got a medic. You can jump in and fill in for a different class. So there's a lot of information here, and you can just click on the service tab and get going straight away. Now, when it comes to actually playing the game and getting some rewards for it, we can click on the medals tab and you can see the kind of stuff you get from playing this tour. There's no rewards like in official MvM where you get Australians and robot parts and things like that. It's like the other events, the other community events, where you get medals at the end of it. Now, this is all also to do with charity. You can donate towards charity. We can click on the charity tab here. It is for Extra Life, if this will load. It's for Extra Life, which is a really, really good cause. I've donated to them in the past, and there's been a number of different TF2 charity events which have supported this charity. And as it says here, donating $10 will gives you the in-game Hopeful Heart Donor Medal. So just donating $10 will give you this medal up here, the top left one, the pink one, the Hopeful Heart. If you donate at least $1 though, and the charity goal is reached. So for example, at the moment, as you can see down here, we're at 32,645, which is an absolutely insane amount of money to raise for charity from a gaming community like ourselves. Absolutely great work. But if the next goal is met, 35,000, then everybody who has donated at least $1 up until this time will get the Boundless Heart Medal. Okay, so $10 gets you this medal straight away, gives you, a few minutes. I think it's about 10-15 minutes. It says here 10 minutes. It will be put into your backpack and then you can show that off to people. But if the next goal is met, then you also get the Boundless Heart Medal as well, as long as you have donated. And you can click on medals here and it will show you that I've got the Hopeful Heart and I've got the Boundless Heart as well. I've also got the Burnished Barrel, which is the first medal for completing missions on the tour. Now at the top here it says I've completed 39 out of the 83 missions. I'm not even halfway through all of the content yet. It's so much stuff here to play. It ranges from intermediate, advanced and expert, and depending on the difficulty of the mission that you complete, you get a different amount of tour points. So for example, down here, this Midnight Gambling, that is an intermediate mission. I got 1 point for that. Aerial Stupidity is an advanced mission, and that's played, as you can see on the map, Silent Sky. and that gives me 3 points. And then if, for example, we've got Treacherous Waters, played on Waterfront, and that gives 5 points because that is an expert mission. Now, in order to get all of the medals all the way up, you need, what, 100 tour points. I'm currently at 95. I'm 5 away from reaching the maximum amount of tour points needed. However, as you can see, these are all grayed out. I've passed the my green bar here. My progress bar has gone past all of the different medals. However, they're all grayed out. They're not unlocked like this one, and that's because it's to do with the stars. Now, the stars need to have reached a certain point to unlock the next medal, and this is done through contracts. Now, this is not like last year on Canteen Crasher, where you did contracts, activated them yourself, and then if you got a certain amount of stars, it helped with your tour progress. It's nothing to do with that. This is community-based contracts. And the idea is that the community has to complete these contracts together. We all contribute. Every time you play Madness versus Machines, you're contributing to the contracts. And once those contracts are fulfilled, you unlock another star. And once the community has unlocked a certain amount of stars, then we will unlock the next medal. So for example, we passed the 1-star mark, and that's why people, as long as you finish 1 tour points worth, or even just a basic intermediate mission, you will get this medal. But we are currently at 22 stars, as you can see here. So 3 more stars from contracts will unlock the second, the Grandiose Garnet. And that will be the second level of medal. And anyone who's got 25 contract points or more will get that medal as well. If you want to see a little bit more in specific here, you can take a look on the contracts tab. And there are contracts for all 9 classes and general ones. So you can see here, flawless victory, complete missions without any wave failures. As you can see, it says how many things we've done, progress, how many missions remaining. Like, as long as we, as a community, complete 24,454 missions without any wave failures, then we'll unlock 2 contract points, 2 stars. Okay, and there's ones for different things. For example, Demo Man, just kill robots, and it tells how many robots we've killed so far. 1.7 million robots have been killed by Demo Man in the Madness vs. Machines, and how many you've got to go. You can see completed ones, stuff that's already done, kill medics, charged or not, so you can kill medics, and that contract has been completed. If you click on these, you actually see a ranking of the amount of people who've done a certain amount. So, for example, you can see the top 100 for the month and the top 100 of all time. So the highest killer of a demo man just killing robots is Harvey Dent, who is currently at 16,158, and it shows how many contract points that person has contributed to the overall thing. And once, like I said, once these contract points have been once these contracts have been completed, they add stars, and those stars unlock the next level of medals for everybody in the community. And you can take a look at your tour as well and see all of the different things. It shows you which medals you've unlocked on your profile already. It shows you which missions, how many of each of the different missions you've completed, and it's got a checklist here, so you can see, oh, okay, I've completed this mission, but I haven't completed this mission. And just for the sake of showing off, I've got a couple of missions here that I completed 1 wave on, but I didn't, finish. So if you finished 1 wave on it, you can go back to that mission and complete onwards to try and to finish it in the future. And as you can see, I've done 39, I think it was, and I've still got lots of stuff to go on. Now, talking about the contract points that we were looking at earlier, seeing the amount of people on the rankings. If rankings are your sort of thing, there is a lot of stuff here that you can that is involved in the rankings. There's the completest tab, which shows all of the people who've completed the entire tour, every single one of the 83 missions. People who've completed all of the expert ones, or all of the advanced ones, or all of the intermediate ones. Obviously, once those people, for example, if they finish the advanced and the expert as well, they join this sort of elite group up here who have done the entire tour. And then you can get your name. It shows you the date and the time at which you actually achieved that. There's also speed runs possible. You can see all of the different maps. You just click on one of them and it will show you the different missions available on that map. You click that and it will tell you the person, or the group of people, I should say, who finished with the fastest time. And it gives you actually a number of a top 5 or so on some of the missions as well. And if you click on a person's name, you can actually see the amount of stuff they've done towards the individual contracts as well. So there's so much stuff here to kind of evaluate yourself on if you want to see how much you're doing, how high ranked are you. You can see the highest damaging scouts out there. It's pretty crazy. There we go. We got people here, 13 million damage on scout. And then you can click on people's names and see where else they are ranked on all the different classes and all the different stats that are being sort of counted on this website. If you want to know more and you don't want to watch any more video, you're kind of done. I don't really have anything else to say. There is a Steam group you can click on here. You can go onto the Discord. There is so much information on the potato.tf Discord that if you have any issues, people are willing to help out. And there's lots of information. This website pretty much has everything you could know, but you just go to potato.tf, log in through Steam, click on the service tab, and you can get going, and it will track your progress. And as we unlock those stars together as a community, we will start getting those medals as well. And of course you can donate to a very, very good cause, and you get an in-game medal to show off to your friends as well. So thanks for listening, guys. I hope you're excited as I am. It's always nice to see more MvM content. It's a shame that Valve doesn't always update MvM. It's been a long time, but it's great, absolutely brilliant that we have the community coming together, creating these amazing maps with these really interesting missions. Some of them are hilarious, some of them are really challenging. Some of the expert missions are balanced around the current MvM meta compared to the old expert missions, which were done pre-2 cities. The actual Valve expert missions were balanced before we had the revive mechanic on medic, before we had the shield on medic, before the gas passer was added into the game. On a note on the gas passer does not work in Madness vs. Machines. So if you're kind of bored of a gas passer pyro just deleting the entire server of robots by chucking his gas and just shooting everything once, not possible to do in Madness vs. Machines. So if you want to tackle some of the harder missions, you're going to have to find a different way. Thank you for listening, guys. I hope some of you I hope that answers some of the questions that people have been asking. Why am I streaming this mission? What map is this? Hopefully you guys know what's going on now and know how to partake in the stuff yourself. It's a really good event. Please donate to the charity if you can afford to do. It's a really good cause, and I hope you guys enjoy the content as well. It's really fun, and it's really nice to see some fresh MvM content out there as opposed to Valve's regular 2 cities that gets grinded a lot by people. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.